I've been going stir crazy. I have been going absolutely nuts. My computer went on the blink on last Friday. I have all these contests, all these videos to do that I want to do. I got all these great things I want to show off. I got a few other things. I feel like everything is just stopped, you know? I feel restricted. I feel restrained. I can't do what I need to do. It's like I'm just sitting here and helpless. I feel chained up. I feel gagged. I feel like Marko Stunt at last week's Dynamite. Making me crazy, but I'm here. Hi VC, it's TC. I don't know if this is going to work or not. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to put it up. I'm using my laptop this week. I don't have a video editing program with crap on it. I've tried something new, we'll see. But I want to try and get this up, if nothing else, because I just kind of disappeared and I had all these things I wanted to do because I have a bad fan on my video card on my PC. Going to cost me upwards of $400 to get it all fixed. So I'm like, I'm not happy. 3-year-old computer, it shouldn't be doing that. So, anyway, here we go. I've got a couple of things that have come in, and a couple more things that I wanted to talk about, but I don't know if I'll get to them. I got another load of music from Philadelphia Music, one of my favorite Discogs sellers the other day. Came in, you know, right before everything broke. So I haven't been able to talk about it yet. But I'm going to talk about it now. I got a bunch of albums and a bunch of 12 inches, and we'll see how well it goes. I picked up another album from Dean Friedman, who's a great songwriter. This one is Well, Said the Rocking Chair. This is a white label promo. I don't know any of the songs on it that I'm aware of. They're new to me, but Friedman is a great songwriter, and I love his stuff, so this should be interesting. The Best of the Kendalls. This has their two biggest hits that I remember from the 70s. Heaven's Just a Cent Away and the Pittsburgh Steelers. My mom was a huge fan. They were popular on country radio in the 70s. Both of those from the summer of 78, by the way. Or at least Pittsburgh Steelers was. Another Olivia Newton-John to add to my 70s collection, Come On Over. I didn't have this one yet. This one has, what's the singles on this? It has her version of Jolene. It's got Come On Over. And I don't think there's any other singles on here, maybe. I'll have to look. But I love Olivia. That's why I'm getting them all. Neil Sedaka, The Hungry Years. I did not have this album. This is the only one of his mid-70s output. I think that I might be missing one more. I love his stuff. This one has his version, the original version of Lonely Night Angel Face on it. Plus it also has the slow version, the ballad version of Breaking Up Is Hard to Do, Bad Blood, and of course the title track, The Hungry Years. Great stuff from Neil. Another from Patrick Juvet. This is kind of half 12-inch and half album because the whole second side is the single I Love America, but there's 3 other songs on side 1, so I like him. He's a French guy that had some great disco music. Another comedy album from David Fry, I Am the President, another Nixon album. Never had this before, and I love the single from it. I figured I'd better add it to my collection, and I had a good chance to get a good work on it. This is Dan Fogelberg and Tim Weisberg, twin sons of different mothers. This has their hit single, The Power of Gold, is on it, and was Dan's first big entry into the pop chart. Don't mind the snow plows outside. We're getting some snow today. I got a promo copy, which I can't believe, of an album that went missing. I went to look for it a few weeks ago, doing something else, and I'm like, where is the first album? Sean Cassidy, the debut album. I had it. I don't know what happened to it, but it is a promo copy, as you can see. Not a white label, unfortunately. And finally, I'm on a Mary McGregor kick. I'm out to get her 4 albums. This is the first of the 4 I've gotten. Her 1980 album featuring her hit Good Friend from Meatballs. So those are the albums. Now I got a bunch of 12 inches, also from my friends at Philadelphia Music, and not all of these are in the original sleeve, but I've not heard the 12 inches of these, but I love 12-inch mixes, so this will be fun. Donna Summer's wonderful dance version of I Will Go With You. This is, of course, I believe, didn't Andrea Bocelli and Sarah Brightman do the ballad version? Love this, love her. A 12-inch single mix of We Got the Power from the Kids from Fame. Didn't even know this existed. This is a gold mine, a true grail for me. I love them. 12-inch single Sugar Don't Bite from Sam Harris. This is from his first album. Love him. He's terrific. I had this before, but I lost it, and now I've got it back again. The 12-inch mix of Feel the Need from the summer of '79 by Leif Garrett. Upside down Scotty Brothers logo there. Cliff Richard and an extended mix of Some People. This is from the early 90s. This is likely a British press, since I don't think this came out here until it was released on Razor and Tie's collection of his stuff. Great long version mix of Two Hearts by John Parr. Two Hearts is the theme from American Anthem, one of the god-awfulest movies ever, but it has some of the best music ever, and John Parr's Two Hearts is one of them. I'm going to take this off here so they're not getting too hot sitting on my laptop. 12-inch single of Come Home by Menudo. Also did not know this existed. This is the only song that Charlie Masso sings lead on. That's a true grail. I'm going to leave that to last. Donna Summer again, this time with Musical Youth, if I'm not mistaken. And Unconditional Love from her album, I believe that had She Works Hard for the Money on it. Great song. 12-inch mix of Never Get Enough of You by Glenn Medeiros. Tom Keane of the Keane Brothers produced this song. He is very audible in the background, at least on the album version. Love Glenn. I wish he was still more active than he is. He was a terrific singer and vocalist. 12-inch of Robbie Neville's hit Someone Like You. That's a dance mix and a Where's the Band mix. So I would assume that it might mean it's a cappella. We'll see when I finally listen to it in a couple of days. I remember this when it was out, and I thought I'd grab it while I could, but I didn't remember it being 9 minutes long. So this is obviously the long mix of Rich Little as President Ronald Reagan, President's Rap. I remember this. It's going to be fun. And finally, this sucker I thought was a lot harder to come by, but apparently it's not. This is the song that Bryan Adams refuses to talk about. His 1979 disco hit, Let Me Take You Dancing. Bryan has kind of disowned this song in recent years. So, you know how it goes. They don't like the disco, but it was a hit in his native Canada. It did chart on the dance chart, and I think it was in the lower reaches of the Hot 100 too here. I'd have to check for sure. Those are all from, what did I say, Philadelphia Music. They have such great rates, and they're never in bad shape. You can't get anything less than VG Plus, and I'm getting these for like $2 and $3 a piece. Thumbs up on both of them. Next up, a couple of albums and some CDs from my pals Don and Mary at Two Hip Chicks after a couple of recent sales. I do have more Record Crick stuff coming later this week. You're going to fall over, aren't you? Come on, stay there. 2 albums. This one, Seals and Croft, and Crofts. I always do that to him. Summer Breeze, 1972. This is the original album. It's in great shape. And from 1980, the Larson Fightin' Band. This features their hit "Who'll Be the Fool Tonight." I love that song, so I hope the album is as good. And I picked up some CDs from them also. Just pull the whole stack out here. All of these are like, I think I paid $1 for these, if I'm not mistaken, and they're all in good shape. Shakira. That's terrible because the light's so bad in here I can't. Hushakan Oral, Volume 1, I guess. This one sounded interesting after I looked it up while they had it on sale. Band called Krakatoa. terrible. I gotta be honest, that is terrible album. Terrible lettering and such. But it does have the island that blew up on it. Disaster movie freak. Barry Manilow in the summer of '78 did not have this. Sorry for the glare. There's a reason I bought this, and we'll talk about it coming up later this spring. Amy Grant, The Collection. This is all her greatest hits. Bruce Hornsby, Hot House. This is where he's leaning more toward jazz, I believe. Delirium and Syrophrenican. I don't know how to pronounce that. I love their other. I have another album by them that's just stupendous. Great new age chanty style music. Two Unlimited, Real Things. I believe this is this a single? I think this is a CD single. And I do all these at once. Cyndi Lauper, At Last. This is her Standards album from a few years ago. A lot of great jazz stuff on it. This album I got for a reason. This is Jan Arden and the album Living Under June. This is the album that made me a lifelong Jan Arden fan. My friends in Canada will know who Jan Arden is. My friends in the States probably have no frickin' clue. Jan Arden was pushed for a while by A&M. This was her second album, first to get a major push. Features her hit single Insensitive. That's the only song she's known for. But this American issue also has the song she won several Junos for a year before called I Would Die For You. If you don't know Jan Arden, let me get this really close to the camera. I have this album already, but I bought it again. This is a phenomenal album. You need to get this album. She is a phenomenal artist. Now, of course, right now, she's the darling of Hulu. Her sitcom from Canada just premiered on Hulu. Haven't had a chance to check it out, but it won a ton of awards last year. I also picked up 3 editions of the Now That's What They Call Music series. Number 9. Don't start, Rachel. Or any other Beatles fan. This has Britney Spears, Mary J. Blige, Shakira, Ludacris, City High, Nelly Furtado. Thank God it's not I'm Like a Bird, because I'd throw it across the room. Backstreet Boys, Aerosmith, among others. Number 23. This one features Fergie, the Pussycat Dolls, Justin Timberlake. Oh God, I'm going to have to break this. Okay, I'm going to break this right now. Dawn, you didn't tell me Sexy Back was on this. I hate that song, just in case you didn't get that. Neo is on here, Teddy Geiger, who's always awesome. Teddy is still making music if you haven't heard her since her transition a couple years ago. She's now going by TG and a heart symbol, I think. Great new stuff. And Now That's What They Call 48. Katy Perry, Robin Thicke. Oh God, Blurred Lines. You want a good version of Blurred Lines? Look up a YouTube channel called Glove and Boots. They did a whole parody of Blurred Lines to the trial that went on for that song. Hilarious. Avicii, who I adore. Lady Gaga. Sarah Bareilles. So much great stuff on here. And a few songs that were coming up at the time. Also by Betty Who, Marion Bryant, Oh Honey. Terrific stuff. Great value. Don and Mary, thank you as always. I always love picking up stuff from you guys because it's always quality and fun to listen to. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk to you about. My turntable's here. It was late. I should have got it last Saturday. I didn't get the notice that it had arrived until 4:30, and I went over to the office and they were closed. So I had to wait till yesterday to go pick it up on my lunch break. But it's sitting back here. It will be set up and it'll be part of a room tour in the future. But it does have a unique feature that will let me take advantage of it immediately, and we'll talk about that some other time. Seriously, I'm just so... I don't know what I'm going to do, because it could be as long as 2 weeks before my computer gets fixed. I have all my other drives, thankfully, hooked up to my laptop, so I'm only missing stuff that's on the hard drive on the computer itself. All my music files, all my video files, everything. I still have all that, so I can still do it if I can get this editing program to work. But I just want to say, it's driving me crazy. If you don't see me a lot, it's because I'm having trouble getting this ready. If you do see me a lot, it means I might be actually onto something new. And I also got to say this to anyone who might be a fan of Marko Stunt and AEW. You guys really blew that angle. Really blew it. Could have been huge. No, they weren't thinking. I detest sloppy writing in wrestling. Don't forget to check out on my channel all my other videos. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. And keep an eye out. I will have more stuff up soon. Hopefully. If I don't end up like Marko. TC. Bye-bye.